Okay, so where we left off was I had just put the brackets up, got them tack welded to the frame, and now we're at a point where I'm ready to remove the bed, and I had to figure out and think out how I'm going to make sure I mark the positions for the hinge pivot, for the actual bolt itself. So what I wanted to show you right now is where you're going to need to come in on the bottom side. You need to make sure, we're going to go underneath and look at this bracket again. Okay, on this top bracket right here, we're going to need to make sure that we mark a line on top of this, and then mark a line which shows the end. I'm going to remove my tape which holds the that held that small washer in place, which I was using as a spacer. See what I'm saying? Because I knew the tape wouldn't take up much room. But anyway, we're going to mark where the end of this is, and mark on the top with a marker on all four sides. Back side of this bracket, and then on the other two. And then, one other consideration, as you look at this, I've got a roll pan going across the bottom of the truck. Just kind of show you some of the problems I'm going to have to conquer. If you look up there and see the frame rail, I don't know yet if I'm looking at it. But anyway, here's the roll pan from the outside view. Alright, and then when you come up underneath, you're going to see, if you look straight up, obviously, we're going to have a problem when this tries to hinge upward, because the lower edge right here of the roll pan sticks within. Here's the back edge. You can barely see it there. That'll help. Here's the back edge of the frame, and it sticks every bit of an inch to an inch and a half inside. Now I've already scored it right there. I think you can see that line. This is where when I take the bed off, I'm going to have to cut the frame. I've got a plasma cutter, or else you could use a sawzall, or even a hacksaw if you're at the last resort. But I'm going to cut this here so that when the bed, and that'll give me about, I just need about a 1/4 inch. Maybe I'll put a 1/2 inch distance between a straight line coming straight down, so that when this pivots, I have room for that to move without hitting. So that's pretty much, I just wanted to show you some of the things you're going to have to be aware of before you take the bed off, so you don't have to do it more than once.